coaches, number 18, MP. Your head coach is Steve Kerr. Let's hear it for your Golden State Warriors.
And Richard, with us in the middle of the season, how important is rest for a player?
Well, your rest is based off of your performance. If your team is playing well, you're able to get more rest. If you struggle, then you're going to have to push it a little bit harder. But I think players should always get ready for an 82-game season.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Battle in at the small forward position. Barnes, it's good.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk.
Bang!
One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Curry against Barrett. Curry passes to MP. The 3 is up. And it's good.
Bang!
Assisting on the play was Curry. McGinnis has got 6 points.
Now that's some serious range from MP.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you. From outside the
Bang.
arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Barrett. They need this. Porzingis grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he gets it to go off the front iron.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Getting ready for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Santos comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Stephen Curry. And MP subbed in for Pajemski. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Murray Boyles. Pass to Temple. Walter from outside sinks the tray. Walters has got his second basket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in the groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far.
This game might be a fight, but that's okay. I'm always down for a fight.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Al Horford. Moody is out there with MP. Then there's Butler. And it's Santos in at the 4-man position.
Bang.
That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Okay.
And the foul called on MP.
Dynamic goal, scored 20 plus points. Easy.
First team foul.
Off the inbound. Pass to Walter. Toronto passing it around. They set the screen. Here's Temple. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Temple's gotten his first basket of the night. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often
Come on.
you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Thank you, B.A.
Bang! That's all I needed was some space. Come on.
We get closer to the trade deadline. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility, with the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor. This team just became
Why take a timeout? We're fine.
more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Okay, Ali, thanks a lot. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks
There we
to
go.
double him,
Bang.
because this should open up
Little reload.
opportunities for his teammates to get going.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Battle. Here's Murray Boyles. Now here's Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. And it's quickly with a miss.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Outside Pajemski. MP outside. Takes the 3.
Bang! In the
Good.
face.
Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Pajemski. Here's Golden State. They're on an 18-4 run. McGinnis, no good. Raptors trail by 13.
Right there.
Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. And it's Battle missing. The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Quickly outside. And again, Toronto, no good. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Raptors. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Back to Quickly.
Here, take a shot.
Pass to
I'll give
Barrett.
it to you.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP. From downtown.
There we go. Bang.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moody.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped out.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Second team foul.
Here's Barrett. He's scoreless. Pass to Barnes. to snap the cold streak. Nails it from 3.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because of their 3-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah. And now to some other news. And that's a wrap on it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's Battle in at small forward. It's Barnes on the wing. Green covering. Barnes, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Curry. Back to MP. Can't connect from short range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Barrett against Curry. From 11 feet away, Barrett can't hit. The Warriors lead by 14. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to quickly. Toronto passing it around. And again, Toronto, no good.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Green. From deep, MP
Bang!
fires in the triple. McGinnis has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Battle. For 3, Barrett. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And this starts the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Nice pass, Curry.
From MP, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
I just love the ball movement.
And so quickly we'll bring it up to the Toronto Raptors. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news. But let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
There's the drive to halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
McGinnis, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
Quickly against MP. Pass to Barrett. They double him with Curry. Here's Battle. No good on the triple.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Barrett. Back to quickly from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Quickly's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This
Bang.
is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to Battle. Back to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go. Barrett's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete. And for the Raptors, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. They've got MP. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. Al Horford out there with Moses Moody. And it's Santos in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The three knocks it down from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Shed, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
MP way
Bang!
outside. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Murray Boyles. Horford covering. Horford with a steal. Golden State calls timeout. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto.
Number 19, Jakob Poeltl.
Golden State has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. MP outside. 4-3.
Bang.
On target from range. McGinnis has got 54 points.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Bang.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Shed, defended by Pajemski. They double him with MP. Intercepted. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's the three. And yes, another basket.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. Down low. Tipped away. Let's go with a three.
Bang!
Good. Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Warriors have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the 4th quarter. MP shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Quickly outside. Knocks down the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And the Warriors with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. A deep 3 from MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Oh, got that one up quick. Shed's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Pass to Pajemski. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And it was a team effort tonight. collecting their 39th victory of the year.
Dang!
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Pirtle takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Give it to the person to
Pirtle
shoot.
finds quickly. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
What a slam by Jakob. You can see the confidence that he plays with down low.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Bang!
Connects again from distance.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away. And he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though.
Bang! Get me in the fucking... Oh my God!
The third on the single game scoring.
Come on!
Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, they were something special to...
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
It might sound cliche.
BA, over to you.
Great stuff there, Dominic. And that'll...